Hello students, my name is Satnam Singh and I welcome you on this online platform of Sandeepni Gurukul. Students, आज हम सीखने वाले हैं IUPAC नेम के बारे में. IUPAC name consists of three important parts. Okay, the one is going to be what? Number one is going to be word root. Then we have something called as prefix, and then there is something called as what? Suffix. Now what is this word root going to indicate? Students, word root will indicate number of carbon atom in the parent chain. In the main chain, it will indicate कि main chain में, parent chain में कितने carbon atoms हैं. Students, अगर main chain में एक carbon है तो आप word root use करोगे meth. अगर दो carbon atom है तो you will be using eth. For 3 you will be using prop. For 4 you will be using but. Okay, so this is the purpose of using what? Word root. It will tell you whether what number of carbon atoms are there in your main chain or parent chain. Now let us move toward what? Prefix. Prefix is usually added before what? It is usually added before word root. And there are two types of prefix, students. One is going to be primary prefix and then there is going to be secondary prefix. See students, ये primary prefix क्या करता है? ये cyclic और acyclic compound को differentiate करने के लिए काम आता है. Okay, primary prefix will differentiate, it will distinguish cyclic compounds from what? Acyclic compound. और ये जो primary prefix होता है इसमें हम यूज करते हैं cyclo. उसमें हम क्या यूज करते हैं? cyclo. See students, suppose I take an example over here like this. See students, if I say there is going to be what? There is going to be CH3. Okay, here there is going to be CH2 and here there is CH3. Okay, and same 3 carbon atoms, when I'm putting them in cyclic form, it will be like this. Yes, it is going to be like this. See here, both of them 1, 2, 3. Here also it is 1. Okay, here it is 1, here it is 2, here it is 3. See, both of them are containing 3 carbon atoms. So here also word root is prop and here also the word root is what? It is prop. Okay students, now one is cyclic compound and the another one is acyclic compound. So this is going to be my acyclic compound. Okay, so this is my acyclic compound, so there won't be any primary prefix over here. But in cyclic compound, I'll be using the primary prefix which is going to be what? Which is going to be cyclo. तो स्टूडेंट्स, जैसे ही नाम के आगे आपको साइक्लो दिखेगा तो आप क्या समझ जाओगे कि कंपाउंड क्या है? साइक्लिक. अगर साइक्लो नहीं लिखा है तो कंपाउंड इज गोइंग टू बी व्हाट? इट इज गोइंग टू बी एसाइक्लिक. साइकिल नहीं है. ओके, तो दैट इज गोइंग टू बी द पर्पस ऑफ व्हाट? योर प्राइमरी प्रीफिक्स ओवर देयर. प्राइमरी प्रीफिक्स हेल्प यू टू फाइंड आउट वेदर द कंपाउंड इज साइक्लिक और acyclic. Now students, there is going to be something called as secondary prefix. See students, this secondary prefix, okay, secondary prefix is what? It is not a functional group. It is what? It is a substituent. Okay, before moving to this, before talking about secondary prefix, first we will talk about what? Some of the suffixes. Okay students, we have two types of suffix over here. One is primary suffix and the another one is going to be secondary suffix. अब ये primary suffix क्या बताता है कि कंपाउंड सैचुरेटेड है कि अनसैचुरेटेड है. अगर कंपाउंड में सारे सिंगल बॉन्ड है तो यू विल से इट इज सैचुरेटेड, तो यू विल बी यूजिंग द प्राइमरी सफिक्स व्हाट? एन. If it is unsaturated with double bond, you will be using ene. If it is unsaturated with triple bond, you will be using what? You will be using ine. If there are two double bond, you will be using diene. If there is one double bond, one triple bond, you will be using enine. Okay students, so this primary suffix will tell you whether the compound is saturated or it is going to be unsaturated. Now students, we have something called as secondary suffix. What this secondary suffix is going to tell you? It will tell you about the nature of the functional group. It will tell you about the nature of the functional group. See students, what we are doing is we are taking example over here. See students, here I have written with what? Prop. Here also I have written with prop. It was acyclic, so no cyclo, no word. Okay, no what you say prefix over here. but here it was cyclic, so I'm using the word cyclopropane. Now both of them contain all single bond, so here the suffix which I'm going to use is going to be ane. Here also it is going to be what? It is going to be ane. What if, students, I take this structure CH2, here also I write CH, here I will write CH2, and here what I am doing is I am putting one OH. Okay, I am putting one OH. See, students, here there are how many carbon atoms? This is first carbon, this is second carbon, this is third carbon. So you will be using the word root what? Prop over there. Everything is, all single bonds are present, so you will be using what? You will be using the primary suffix what? Ane. It is a cyclic compound, so you will be using what? You will be using the prefix over here cyclo. So it is cyclopropane, but here we have one functional group, and this functional group is of what? It is of alcohol. So what you will be doing, students? You will be replacing this E with what? OL. So this is going to be what? This is going to be your cyclopropanol. Okay, see, students, what is happening here? This is going to be my word root over here. This is word root. Okay, this is going to be what? This is my primary suffix. This is my primary suffix. Okay, this one, this is going to be the secondary suffix, and here we have something called as what? Here we have something called as primary prefix. Here we have what? Primary prefix. Now, students, what we are going to do, one more thing will be adding. Okay, now what I have done, I have taken again CH2. Here also there is C. Okay, CH2, here also there is CH2, I'll put it in this way. Now what I'm going to do is I'll be simply replacing this H, okay, and one H from here. So students, what I'm going to get is, I'll be getting OH over here, and here there is going to be what? There is going to be Br. Okay, students, now one more thing I'll be using over here, okay, which is going to be what? My secondary prefix. Secondary prefix is treated as substituent, not a functional group, not a functional group. See, here the functional group is what? OH. This is not a functional group. This is what? It is a substituent over here. Okay, so students, what I will say this is carbon number 1, this is carbon number 2, and this is carbon number 3. I'll color it, I'll say 1, here I'll say 2, and here I'm going to write it as what? 3. This should be the way of numbering. Okay, my functional group is getting the lowest possible number, and then I'm giving priority to what? Then I'm giving priority to the substituent. So students, again, we will name it, we will write it as 2-bromo. See, it is going to be what? It is going to be 2-bromo. Then you will use the word cyclo. There are 3 carbon atoms, so you will write it as prop. All single bonds, so you will write it as ane. And first carbon pe kya present hai? OH present hai. So students, this is going to be my 2-bromo cyclopropan 1-ald. Again, what we will do is we will classify them. What is this? This is going to be my word root over there. Yes, it is word root. What is this, students? This is going to be your primary suffix. Okay, whether saturated or unsaturated. This is going to be your secondary suffix. This is your secondary suffix. Students, this one, whether the compound is cyclic or acyclic, it is going to be your primary prefix. Yes, it is going to be primary prefix, and this bromo over here, it is going to be what? It is going to be your secondary prefix. Yes, students, so this is all about IUPAC name. What are the various parts of the IUPAC name? We have word root, okay, which will indicate whether what number of carbon atoms are there. Then we have prefix, and then we have suffix. There are 2 types of prefix, primary and secondary, and there are 2 types of suffix, which is primary and secondary. Hope students you have understood with the part. Thank you for watching the video.